Arizona Signs Road Situations Practice Test.
Question 1. You have parked against the curb facing uphill. Which way should you point your wheels in case your car should roll?
It makes no difference. Steer away from the curb. Steer towards the curb. Keep your wheels straight.
Answer.
Steer away from the curb.
Question 2. You are traveling along a stretch of highway. You see an emergency vehicle pulled over with its lights flashing ahead. Which of the following is true?
You must leave an empty lane between your car and a stopped emergency vehicle. You must leave a vacant lane between your car and the emergency vehicle if possible, otherwise slow down to a reasonable speed. You must reduce your speed by 25 miles per hour and proceed with caution. You can proceed as normal, but drive with care.
Answer.
You must leave a vacant lane between your car and the emergency vehicle if possible, otherwise slow down to a reasonable speed.
Question 3. Can you turn left on a red traffic signal?
No, never. Yes. Only when you are turning into a one-way street from any other street. Only from one one-way street onto another one-way street.
Answer.
Only from one one-way street onto another one-way street.
Question 4. Two cars are turning onto a divided highway. Which car is turning correctly here?
Both cars are turning correctly. Neither car is turning correctly. Car A is turning correctly. Car B is turning correctly.
Answer.
Car A is turning correctly.
Question 5. What does this sign mean?
Roundabout ahead. There is a traffic island ahead, pass to the right only. Central turning lane starts ahead. U-turns are permitted at the intersection ahead.
Answer.
Roundabout ahead.
Question 6. You are following another vehicle, but you might be a little too close. Which of the following is true about tailgating?
Depending on the conditions, you should remain at least 3 to 6 seconds behind at all times. You should remain at least 7 seconds behind. You should follow close enough to make polite conversation with the driver ahead. You should remain 40 feet behind at all times.
Answer.
Depending on the conditions, you should remain at least 3 to 6 seconds behind at all times.
Question 7. What does this sign mean?
The recommended speed limit is 35 miles per hour. The speed limit during the day is 35 miles per hour. The maximum speed limit is 35 miles per hour. The speed limit at night is 35 miles per hour.
Answer.
The recommended speed limit is 35 miles per hour.
Question 8. Two cars have arrived at an intersection at around the same time. Who must yield here?
Car A must stop and yield. Car B can proceed without stopping. Car A must stop and yield. Car B can proceed first after stopping. Car A can proceed without stopping, Car B must stop and yield. Car A can proceed first after stopping, Car B must stop and yield.
Answer.
Car A must stop and yield, Car B can proceed first after stopping.
Question 9. Which of the following actions are optional when changing lanes?
Looking over your shoulder to double check that the road is clear. Using your turn signals. Checking your mirrors to see the road is clear. None of the above.
Answer.
None of the above.
Question 10. What does this sign mean?
There is a school zone ahead. There is a shared section of road ahead, slow down and watch out for pedestrians. There is a park or playground ahead. There is a crosswalk ahead.
Answer.
There is a school zone ahead.
Question 11. What is the speed limit around Arizona's schools?
10 miles per hour. 15 miles per hour. 25 miles per hour. 5 miles per hour.
Answer.
15 miles per hour.
Question 12. Two cars arrive at an uncontrolled intersection at around the same time. Which of the following is true?
Car A must stop and yield, Car B can proceed first after stopping. Car A can proceed without stopping, Car B must stop and yield. Car A can proceed first after stopping, Car B must stop and yield. Car A must stop and yield, Car B can proceed without stopping.
Answer.
Car A must stop and yield, Car B can proceed first after stopping.
Question 13. A car has parked near a fire hydrant. Is the car legally parked?
Yes, so long as it is moved within 10 minutes. Yes. No, you cannot park within 15 feet of a fire hydrant. No, you cannot park within 30 feet of a fire hydrant.
Answer.
No, you cannot park within 15 feet of a fire hydrant.
Question 14. What must you do at a flashing red traffic signal?
Proceed. You do not need to stop or yield at a red flashing signal. Drive with caution as the traffic light is broken. Stop. You cannot proceed until the signal stops flashing. Stop and yield, as you would at a stop sign.
Answer.
Stop and yield, as you would at a stop sign.
Question 15. This driver is using a hand signal to communicate with other traffic. What does this driver intend to do?
Turn right. Slow down or stop. Turn left. Slow down to let traffic pass.
Answer.
Turn right.
Question 16. You are 100 feet from an intersection where you wish to turn left. In the illustrated scenario, where should you signal?
A. Immediately. B. In the middle of the intersection where you are not turning. C. Just after the intersection where you are not turning. D. Signal just before you start to turn.
Answer.
B. In the middle of the intersection where you are not turning.
Question 17. You see a school bus with its red lights flashing and its stop arm extended ahead. What must you do?
You must come to a complete stop and pass at 20 miles per hour or less when there are no children on the road. You must come to a complete stop regardless of which direction you are traveling. You must slow down to 10 miles per hour and pass with caution. If you are traveling in the same direction as the bus, you must come to a complete stop.
Answer.
You must come to a complete stop regardless of which direction you are traveling.
Question 18. Which of the following is true about parking near railroad crossing?
You must be at least 50 feet away on approaching side of the tracks, and 15 feet away on the departing side of the tracks. You must not park within 65 feet of the tracks. You must not park within 50 feet of the tracks. You can park anywhere behind the stop line.
Answer.
You must not park within 50 feet of the tracks.
Question 19. You are turning at an intersection on a red signal. At the same time, a pedestrian is entering the road to cross. What should you do?
Stop and let the pedestrian cross. Turn into the far lane to pass the pedestrian. Use your horn to alert the pedestrian to your presence. Speed up and pass the pedestrian.
Answer.
Stop and let the pedestrian cross.
Question 20. You have parked on a hill where there is no curb. Which way should you point your front wheels in case your brakes should fail?
Keep your wheels straight. Steer away from the road. It makes no difference. Steer towards the road.
Answer.
Steer away from the road.
Question 21. 3 cars arrive at an intersection at the same time. Who here has right of way?
The pedestrian. Car B. Car A. Car C.
Answer.
The pedestrian.
Question 22. Are you allowed to turn right at a red signal?
No, you can never turn right at a red light. Yes, this is a protected turn so you will have right of way. Yes, but only after coming to a stop and yielding to traffic and pedestrians. Yes, but only if a sign permits you to do so.
Answer.
Yes, but only after coming to a stop and yielding to traffic and pedestrians.
Question 23. Which of the following is most true about safety belts?
Only the driver must wear a safety belt. The driver, every front seat passenger, and every passenger under 16 must wear a suitable safety belt. The driver and every front seat passenger must wear their safety belt. Safety belts are optional in Arizona.
Answer.
The driver, every front seat passenger, and every passenger under 16 must wear a suitable safety belt.
Question 24. What does this sign mean?
There is a railroad crossing ahead. There is a hospital ahead. There is a low bridge ahead. There is a crossroad ahead.
Answer.
There is a crossroad ahead.
Question 25. While driving along this two-lane road, you spot an emergency vehicle approach with its flashing lights switched on. What should you do?
Maintain speed and direction. Changing lanes or stopping is unpredictable and dangerous. Pull over to the right and stop. Slow down. Speed up until you can find a suitable turnoff.
Answer.
Pull over to the right and stop.
Question 26. What must you do at a steady yellow traffic signal?
Yield to your right. Stop if it is safe, the signal will soon turn red. Drive with caution as there may be a hazard ahead. Speed up to get through before the signal turns red.
Answer.
Stop if it is safe, the signal will soon turn red.
Question 27. You are driving along a divided highway. You notice that a school bus has stopped for passengers on the other side of the road. Its red lights are flashing. Do you need to stop here?
Yes, you must stop until the bus has switched off its red signals, retracted its stop arm, and started moving. Yes, you must briefly stop and yield to any pedestrians on the road. No, you do not need to stop here. No, but you must slow down to 25 miles per hour or less and proceed with care.
Answer.
No, you do not need to stop here.
Question 28. What does this sign mean?
There is a traffic circle ahead. Stay in your current lane, do not merge left or right. Central shared turning lane ahead. Divided highway ahead.
Answer.
Divided highway ahead.
Question 29. Two cars arrive at a crossroads at the same time. Which of the following is true?
Car A can proceed without stopping, Car B must stop and yield. Car A must stop and yield, Car B can proceed without stopping. Car A must stop and yield, Car B can proceed first after stopping. Car A can proceed first after stopping, Car B must stop and yield.
Answer.
Car A must stop and yield, Car B can proceed first after stopping.
Question 30. You are approaching an intersection and you want to turn left. You cannot see any other vehicles around. Do you need to use your turn signals?
No, turn signals are only required when there are other vehicles around. Yes, you must use your turn signals, even if only briefly. Yes, you must activate your turn signals at least 100 feet before you turn. No, turn signals are optional in Arizona.
Answer.
Yes, you must activate your turn signals at least 100 feet before you turn.
Question 31. This driver is using a hand signal to communicate with other traffic. What does this driver intend to do?
Slow down to let traffic pass. Slow down or stop. Turn right. Turn left.
Answer.
Turn left.
Question 32. You are turning into a driveway. Who must you yield to here?
Oncoming vehicles and any pedestrians. No one. Any pedestrians. Any oncoming vehicles.
Answer.
Oncoming vehicles and any pedestrians.
Question 33. You arrive at an intersection and you see the sign. What should you do?
Find another route. You cannot proceed through here. Come to a complete stop and yield to any traffic before proceeding. Come to a complete stop and then go. Slow down and only proceed if the intersection is clear.
Answer.
Come to a complete stop and yield to any traffic before proceeding.
Question 34. Which of the following is not true about using your headlights?
You should turn on your headlights when you think your car may be difficult to see. You can use your parking lights to make your vehicle more visible during poor weather. You must use your headlights from sunset to sunrise. You should not use high beams in foggy or dusty conditions.
Answer.
You can use your parking lights to make your vehicle more visible during poor weather.
Question 35. What does this sign mean?
There is a river crossing ahead. There is a crossroad ahead. There is a railroad crossing ahead. Wrong way, go back.
Answer.
There is a railroad crossing ahead.
Question 36. Which car is not using the roundabout correctly?
Car C. Car B. Car A. All cars are using the roundabout correctly.
Answer.
Car C.
Question 37. Which of the following is true about railroad crossings?
You can pass a red flashing signal when it is safe. You can proceed immediately after the train has passed when there is no gate. You can drive through a gate before it is completely raised. When you have to stop, you must do so at least 15 feet from the tracks.
Answer.
When you have to stop, you must do so at least 15 feet from the tracks.
Question 38. Car B has entered an intersection to turn right on a red signal. Car then arrives with the green signal. Which of the following is most correct?
Car A should speed up to pass Car B. Car A must yield to Car B, as Car B is already in the intersection. Car B must stop and let car through. None of the above.
Answer.
Car A must yield to Car B, as Car B is already in the intersection.
Question 39. You arrive at a crossroads. You want to turn left and you have a green signal. Can you proceed?
Yes, you can turn left, but you must yield to pedestrians and oncoming traffic first. Yes, but only if there is a left turn permitted sign present. Yes, you can turn left, This is a protected turn where no other cars are allowed to enter the intersection. No, you need a green arrow to turn left.
Answer.
Yes, you can turn left, but you must yield to pedestrians and oncoming traffic first.
Question 40. Who can proceed first here?
Car B, C then A. Car C, A then B. Car A, B then C. Car C, B then A.
Answer.
Car B, C then A.
Question 41. You are driving at night with your high beams switched on. You see a car ahead. When must you turn off your high beams?
When you are 500 feet away from another vehicle. When you are 500 feet from an approaching vehicle or 200 feet behind another vehicle. When you are 200 feet from an approaching vehicle or 500 feet behind another vehicle. When you are 1,000 feet away from another vehicle.
Answer.
When you are 500 feet from an approaching vehicle or 200 feet behind another vehicle.
Question 42. You arrive at a crossroad with a green traffic signal. You wish to drive straight through the intersection. Which of the following is true?
You are free to proceed. You are free to proceed, but you first must yield to any traffic already in the intersection. You cannot proceed. You must briefly stop, yield, and then you can proceed.
Answer.
You are free to proceed, but you first must yield to any traffic already in the intersection.
Question 43. What does this sign mean?
Right turn only. Keep right. No left turn ahead. No right turn ahead.
Answer.
Keep right.
Question 44. Which car is most likely to be hidden in the truck's blind spot or no zone?
Car B. Car A. Car C. Corsa and B.
Answer.
Car B.
Question 45. You drive up to an intersection and you see the sign. What should you do?
Slow down and queue behind any traffic already in the intersection. Slow down and prepare to yield to pedestrians and traffic ahead. Maintain speed as all traffic ahead must yield to you. Come to a complete stop, yield if necessary, and then proceed.
Answer.
Slow down and prepare to yield to pedestrians and traffic ahead.
Question 46. What does this sign mean?
The maximum speed limit is 50 miles per hour. The recommended speed limit is 50 miles per hour. The minimum speed limit is 50 miles per hour. The speed limit at night is 50 miles per hour.
Answer.
The maximum speed limit is 50 miles per hour.
Question 47. You arrive at an intersection only to find that the traffic signals are not working, they are completely unlit. What should you do?
Yield to your right and proceed with caution when safe. cars should proceed through the intersection in the order they arrived. Treat the intersection like an all-way stop. Proceed as if you have a green signal.
Answer.
Treat the intersection like an all-way stop.
Question 48. This driver is using a hand signal to communicate with other traffic. What does this driver intend to do?
Turn right. Slow down or stop. Slow down to let traffic pass. Turn left.
Answer.
Slow down or stop.
Question 49. Sections of the curb here are painted. Which of the following is true?
You can park in the white and yellow areas, but not in the red. You can park in the white area, but not in the red. The white area is for metered parking and the yellow area is for loading goods. The white area is for loading passengers and the yellow area is for goods.
Answer.
The white area is for loading passengers and the yellow area is for goods.
Question 50. What does this sign mean?
Runaway truck ramp ahead. Steep descent, drive with care. Only trucks can use the road ahead, find another route. Beware, trucks will be entering from a steep side road or driveway.
Answer.
Steep descent, drive with care. Thank you for watching the video and wish you will get your driver license soon.